our Native American designers. We've got 2 of them in our show. Fritz is a multiple award-winning designer who actually started as a sculptor, but moved into jewelry while maintaining his passion for sculpture, as you can see obviously right here. This is the Bumblebee Gemstone cuff. We've got it in 3 sizes, small, average, and large. This is one that it just begs to actually be taken off of the form and given a 3D, 360-degree tour. It is now clearance price $75 less than it once was, and then carved into 6 easy payments of $44.97. Look at the dimension of this piece. So technically it's jewelry, but really it's art that you're wearing on the wrist.
You could put it on a pedestal and truly enjoy it as a piece of art. I mean, this is the type of piece that if you're not wearing it, you should set it by the bedside table. You should set it on a shelf someplace, because it is that multi-dimensional height, width, depth. You see so many layers going on pretty much in all of Fritz's work, but this is one of those, the epitome of who Fritz is as an artisan.
Gosh, I don't even know really where to begin, but we'll start here with the scroll work, the sculptural nature, the oxidation, the rope texture, the floral design of the sterling silver. That begins this cuff. If the entire cuff were simply that silver, carved and shaped in these beautiful designs, gorgeous. But then we begin. Coral, turquoise, golden mother of pearl, layered under crystal quartz, floral designs, and then the pop, the dimension, the height begins in not 1, but 2 bumblebees, one of whom has wings made out of mother of pearl overlaid in sterling silver. And look at the wings, how they sweep up, almost like she's just landing next to that flower. And this is how intense the detail is. Stones are still there, sometimes layered underneath the wings of the bee. And then we repeat that sterling silver. This is amazing. I can't imagine the steps between sketching, carving, molding, casting. Everything about this had to have taken such a long time.
And Fritz talks about having these concepts for pieces, and they really start in his very creative mind. And I know that we've heard Carolyn say many times, and we've heard Fritz say this, he really likes to envision himself walking through the piece. It is a journey.
Yes.
The symbolism is very important. I mean, the bumblebee, the bees themselves, paying tribute to Mother Nature. I mean, we wouldn't have so much of what we have without the bee.
True.
That pollination, that bringing life to, that next generation. Great colorful combinations in these stones also. Love Fritz, what a great artist, but a gentle, most humble guy. I look forward to seeing him every year. He comes into the studio, and he and Carolyn will start talking about designs. It's always fascinating what comes out of their meetings.
And you can see his passion here. No detail is overlooked. In fact, when we do come back, I'm actually going to show you the interior of this cuff, which we, usually just do, just to kind of get that out of the way and show you what it looks like underneath. There's even detail underneath this cuff. Look at that. I mean, somebody who puts that much work and effort and passion into their pieces, it's almost one of those you wish you could turn it inside out. It's so beautiful. That's the beauty. That is the difference. It's silver, so you have a little bit of give and play there if you're kind of on the borderline between 2 different sizes, but you are looking at the same price regardless of the size that you choose, the small, average, or the large. And this work of art comes home for $44.97 a month. And I'm sure, if you go to any of the fairs that happen in the Southwest, this has to be one of the most sought after artisans.
Oh, right? You'll see Fritz's booth, and there are many people deep. It's really enjoyable because it is a family affair with him. It's Fritz, his wife Juanicia, and their son Moss. I think he's 9 or 10 now. Phenomenal artist in his own right, but he's been brought up in the work by his father, but his father also teaches at the Poe Art Institute, so he teaches young kids these ancient techniques, but again, kind of in a modern twist.
Right. And when we see pieces like this, I hope you know at home, anytime you see a piece by Fritz Casuse or Kenneth Johnson, which is coming up later in the show, Jennifer Nettles later on today, We are talking about the artisans whose hand and imagination have touched these pieces. I think that as QVC shoppers, maybe we start to think this is something that is just mass produced. You know, we're coast to coast, 100 million homes. There's just tons of these to go around. And in some cases, with some pieces, apparel and some jewelry, that is the case. There are a lot of these to go around. That is not the case with any of these artisans. It simply means that while they wouldn't have the access directly to an avenue like QVC, they work with Carolyn, who works with us, and they are the connection to bring you these pieces. But they are few and far between, and even among the styles that you see, there is not an infinite supply. That is part of the reason why I describe these as works of art, because a true work of art isn't mass-produced, is it? It has that attention to detail, rarity of the stones, the obsession with the quality of the stones. That's why the colors pop on these, even though the stones, in comparison to the piece itself, are small. They have that impact. You've got multiple colors in metal here between the brass and the sterling silver, the milkiness of the mother of pearl, and then the energy of the gemstones. Think about what you typically wear day to day, and it's going to pair beautifully with that. But it absolutely is representative of Southwestern design. When I say that Native American designs and even American designs in general are not meant to just be wrist fillers. They're supposed to be wrist grabbers.
Oh, yeah,
You know?
and storytellers also. I mean, this is a piece that is going to start a conversation. Your eye will wander through the piece. You'll find new things.
Every time.
The larger bumblebee, and you mentioned the wings are backed with the mother of pearl. Well, the body, the black that you're seeing through there is black onyx coming through. So there's a stone underneath the body itself.
I'm so glad that you said that. You'll own this for years and then go, oh, you know what, I forgot about that coral that was underneath. And, you know, just this is that, if you're like me and spring and summer do not last long enough for you, even if it were 12 months out of the year, this is that joyful piece. This is the one that in the wintertime you look down on and it brings a smile to your face. And right now, when everything about us, what we're wearing and how we're feeling is kind of light and buoyant, it's representative of that. Jewelry, I say all the time, should inspire you and it should be joyful. You know, we wear clothing and that expresses our style a little bit, but I think jewelry says the most about you. And when people see this on your wrist, it's almost very, it puts people at ease, I think. Like, you meet somebody for the first time and you're wearing something like this, how can they think that you're anything but approachable?
Oh, yeah. I mean, the colors are going to bring a smile to their face. They're going to look at you, look at the piece, and say, you know, this is something very interesting.
Where did you find it? Like, where did you find it? You know, I think that's going to be the first thing that they ask. All right, so just want to remind you, you're seeing this at a clearance price now, which is incredible to me. $75 different than what it once was. Today, it's on 6 easy payments of $44.97. It's J317820. Give us a call. Let us know what size you'd like. And really, even if it's your first American West piece, it's kind of like you're going all in, right? Mimi is giving us a call from Arizona. So, Mimi, happy 4th of July. Let me introduce you to Alex Montoya. How are you?
How are you guys doing?
Oh, we're doing great.
Happy 4th.
Happy 4th.
Thank you.
Well, I bought that bracelet.
You did.
Oh my gosh, I couldn't stand it.
I love
That is just about the most, well, I love jewelry, but that's the most unique, gorgeous piece of art I think I've seen in a long, long time.
I'm so glad to hear you say it. This is what is so true about American West design. Like, you'll never look at these pieces and go, oh, I saw something just like that. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's amazing.
And you're right there in the heart of the Southwest, so I know
In
you have
Arizona?
access to, you know.
Yeah, I'm in Prescott Valley,
Okay.
which is further north than Phoenix. So then I'm not that far from some of the places like Globe and, you know, those mining places. So, yeah, but once again, I've never seen anything like this.
Well, that's a huge statement.
I would put it out for display, like you were saying, except I'd be afraid somebody would grab it. You know what I'm saying?
This is like you want to buy one of those, like you want to buy one of the stands like we have here at QVC to put the bracelets on and just kind of put it on there and just always enjoy it. I mean, it's because it is a work of art.
If I can find one of those, you know,
I know we should sell
stands, I will get one.
Well, Mimi, I hope that most of the time it's living on your wrist. I hope that you love it. I know that you will. Wear it in good health. And
Oh, listen, thank you so much. I have one other thing to say.
yes.
I like to wear gold and silver,
Mm-hmm.
and this is perfect, for people that are afraid to
true.
wear one metal
Good point.
against the other.
That's a good.
I'm
point.
not,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
lot
me
of
either.
people are. So.
Yeah, it just makes it more versatile. So I'm
Yeah.
glad that you said that, Mimi. Thank you for bringing
Yeah.
that up. Have a
All
great
right.
day, a happy 4th. Stay safe, and
You
blessings
too.
to you. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
But another, collectors will see things and bring things out, and that was perfect from Mimi
Yeah.
in that you're a gold girl, you're a silver girl, and you used to be that way.
Yeah.
But like Mimi said, not anymore.
Not
I like
anymore.
wearing them both.
Yeah, I can't get past the fact that she's right there. Like, she
Yeah.
lives in the heart of the Southwest. I'm sure that she sees so many unique designs. She tuned in and went, I've never seen anything like
Yeah.
that, right?
That's a testament to the
Exactly.
design.
It is exactly. Give it a try. I'm certain you've never seen anything like it before either. We have more pieces from Fritz coming up in our show. J317820, though, is clearance price, and so the bad news on that means it's a retiring style. I hate to see it go. Hey, here's the information on the matching